in the winter in London, so completely different weather than this. And yeah, we were in like a pretty bad band, and we decided we want to take things more seriously. So we went into a basement, rehearsed, got tight, stayed sober, and yeah. So when we came out, we were a bit more, tight, and had songs that were more electronic based. What year was it?
2009. We started.
October.
Yeah.
About a week before Halloween.
Well, the tropical name came because we were like using it as escapism. So it was like we were saying tropical because it was so cold and wet in London. So that's where that name come from. And our influences are all over. Like we listen to a lot of radio and a lot of just everything. We try to push it all into one. Do you know what I mean? Everything we've heard since we were young, so like until now, we try to just get condensed.
And the internet is a big influence on us as well. Just in general, is you've just got everything at your disposal, so you can just watch an old performance of the Tillman brothers playing like Indo, Dutch, funk, and then you can listen.
Funk.
Yeah, it is. Kinda.
It's like rockabilly.
On double bass.
The internet is overrated anyway. It's just C-facts.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So basically, because of the internet, you could, if a band in say Spain started formed yesterday, we could hear them today. Do you know what I mean? So that instant.
If we get the Wi-Fi code.
Yeah. So it's that instant we can, So I think ideas back in the day, like it would take so long for say punk to get to certain places in the world, but now if a new genre starts, it's all over the world instantly. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, when we started the band, we wanted it to be about more than just the music. Well, we came from artistic backgrounds. We studied art at college and university and stuff like that. So we were producing artwork for other bands and other companies and people. So we decided to take that and apply it to our own music. I think if you're trying to represent something in the way that you write a song, then I think you can visually enhance that by doing the artwork for song.
Well, we started doing it at the start. It just seemed like a certain thing to do. We were influenced by a lot of other bands that hid their face. From Daft Punk to Slipknot to the Knife when they played live. And I don't know. We wanted to make more of a show instead of like a lot of people before they go on stage they get dressed in like stage clothes, but we end up wearing whatever we wear in a day sort of thing. So we wanted to make more of a separation from us not being on stage to us being on stage, and then give more of a performance. So it wasn't just us, on stage playing music. It was more, like a theatrical kind of sense behind it.
Well, it kind of, the ideas were born out of other people's brains, really. We hooked up with Megaforce, who directed the video, and they had a great idea, so we didn't want to, get in between them and their ideas. So we just kind of let them have free reign on what they wanted to do, and they produced an amazing video.
And coming from like artistic backgrounds as well, it's the worst thing is when you have an idea and then somebody tries to stop the idea and be like, no, what about this? What about this? So like before it got to that point, we made all of our videos and all of our photography, all of our artwork ourselves. But when it came to the Greeks and Lies that they needed a video to be released, we were on tour the whole time, so we had no time to actually make the videos ourselves. We're very lucky to be involved with people like Megaforce. And when we got them on our side, then we were like, guys, you can do whatever you want. It's completely up to you.
So we just stood back, and then it just kind of went viral overnight, which is ridiculous. But the night that it went up online, it had like 500,000 views or something. And my mum called me, and she was like, "Oh, your videos had like 500,000 views." And then that night we were playing to 3 people in Wales. That was depressing. So yeah, internet's overrated, like you said. Just see facts.
I think there was 4 there.
Yeah.
Where we the fires to rival the waters.
Basically, if you're in English bands and you get signed to an English label, you end up playing England over and over and over again. Do you know what I mean? Like but the good thing about Kitsune are worldwide. They've got stores in Japan. They've got stores in New York. So when we knew we would release an album out in Kitsune, it would be released in Japan, all over Europe, all over America and stuff. We could tour these places. A lot of our friends' bands that are English labels, they end up going around England over and over and over again, where we've gone, all around France, all around Germany, Italy, go to America, so it's good. It made us branch out to the world to, not be considered as just an English band, like more, open.
I think other countries are a lot more accepting of different music. Maybe England's very straight in what it likes. People get told what to like, and then they like it. If there's something else happening and it's not being written about, they don't get into it. People are really standoffish as well, and like live shows, they won't stand there and dance around and party and get into what's happening. They'll just kind of, I don't know, it's very, there's a big separation between.
And the owner of Kitsune, Gildas, is an artist as well, so it's good to work with more of a creative label, which have their fingers in different pies instead of, just a label that's just,
yeah,
not
churning out the same old shit.
Yeah. So yeah, it seemed like when we met up with them and stuff, we had similar ideas, and it's it's good. It's a good relationship, like family.
The what?
Electronic music.
Electronic music.
I think it changed a lot.
I was going to answer that one.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's all right. Go for it. Fine.
Well, we listen to a lot of different, like Simon was saying before, like listen to Rat-a-tat and bands that use a lot of electronics in their music. But I think what we tried to do as well is, as opposed to just being purely kind of like digital, sound, we definitely tried to get some like organic instruments in there to kind of blend the 2 different genres together. I think that was important for us. We didn't want to just be like purely electronic, all made on the computer.
We use free-range guitars.
Free guitars.
Got more of an organic sound.
And when we DJ also, and when you DJ, you realise like certain songs is better to play when you're DJing, like which has more of a process beat, more of a easier to mix, easier to dance to and stuff. So I think that was influenced on us, because before, when you're in a band that has lots of chord changes, lots of like different kind of tempos and different rhythms and stuff, but electronic music has this great thing where it's just very universal, and especially when you're playing out at night time, people want to listen to something with a heavy beat and like loud bass that's like very low. So yeah, so it kind of, that influenced us, like going out and getting fucked up and listening to music and being like, fuck, this is loud. We want to make loud music. Well, it sucks. We didn't make music before the digital revolution, so we would never know what it was like before then. I think there was a lot more money in music back then. Like other bands, or like older friends I have that got signed before downloading was rife. Like it was, they were making a lot of money. But now, our album was, you could stream it online before you could buy it online, and which is gonna happen.
But ultimately, I think when you make music, you want as many people to hear it as possible, and if that means giving it away free and people appreciating it, then it doesn't really matter. And you have to just come and get beer sponsors to get money.
It's like if you're a shopkeeper and loads of school kids go in your shop, 10 kids that steal stuff, 5 of them are going to eat the Freddo or whatever they steal, Milky Way, and they're going to think, oh, that was really good, I feel really guilty for that. Go back to the shop, give them like 10p. So we're just waiting for those honest kids to come back.
Stop stealing from us.
Shut out.
We're writing a lot
Get
of
on
new...
the property ladder, man. Honestly.
Phil
Put a
Spencer.
deposit down on a nice townhouse somewhere. Just be done.
But musically, we're writing new songs at the minute, and
We go to America in a week for a tour that lasts for 3 weeks. Then when we come back, we have a few festivals around Europe. We're going to release an electronic EP with a few songs, and then record our second album, which is hopefully going to be out in January, February next year. So yeah, so we've kind of got our battle plan ready. It's very active.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next thing, American tour, which is going to be good.
USA.
nice. Cool. Cheers.
Thank you.
Are those the kind of ones?
Waters where we